You are exactly where your attention is. You are an amalgamation of everything you have given the most attention to. What you give your time and energy and money, all of your attention to, is what grows. So are you committed to leveling up, or are you committed to staying comfortable? So most of us are committed to staying comfortable. That's just the reality of it, even if we don't realize it. What we're doing, our actions, our habits, wherever we are putting our attention, maybe it's on fearful thoughts, maybe it's on limiting beliefs, maybe it's on just feeling so scarce and so bummed out that nothing ever changes for us, so that we're treated so badly by these people, or we just spend so much time entertaining our intrusive and negative, scarce thoughts. What you give attention to will multiply. More of that will come to you because you're emotionally reacting to it. The universe does not discriminate versus if things are positive or negative that you're emotionally reacting to. Just like the YouTube algorithm or TikTok algorithm does not differentiate between if a comment is a constructive comment or if it is a destructive comment. Both are just a comment which is going to boost the post, right? So same for your thoughts, same for the universe and how it interacts with how you pay attention to these things. So what's important to understand about this is that everything is a habit. Everything. This changed my entire perspective, is understanding that even my emotional reactions are a habit. Because naturally, we aren't born thinking these negative, scarce thoughts, right? We have a very innocent and pure mind when we're born. These have been put onto us by adults in our life, or traumatic experiences, or people that we've hung around, things that we've read, fears that we've taken on. And if we get this reiterated and reiterated over and over again, especially through childhood, these are beliefs that we conform to. This makes the basis of our reality. This can be especially said for beliefs around money or success or doing anything entrepreneurial. I feel like it's very controversial. Everyone in society is very conditioned to be on this corporate state of mind. So if you have a habit of entertaining those thoughts, or if you have a habit of doing anything, just understand that if you're doing this habit every day, that means that you are giving attention to this every day. So when we can understand that and break that cycle of, okay, so I see now that these limiting beliefs come up whenever I hear this about money, or I see someone gain a bunch of followers, or I see someone make a large amount of money and I have these scarce, jealous, insecure, so some sort of triggering thoughts come up, you can stop that in its tracks and not entertain it. You can decide, oh, okay, so this is actually what I've just been programmed to think. Everything is programming too. I can reprogram my mind to not believe that this is only for this person. They only have this because of this. And it's not possible for me to create this for myself. Because that's a lie. If you see someone have something, that should be proof that you can also have it. That it is acquirable in our material world, in our material universe. That result is actually possible. There's no need for scarcity or jealousy or feeling as though you can't have something because someone else does. There's truly abundance. There is enough for everyone. Give yourself 30 days, 3 months, 6 months. If you give your attention to all of the healthy habits or behaviors or the highest version of yourself, the identity of that, if you give attention to the habits that come with that version of you for even 30 days, or like I said, 6 months, really 6 months, your life will look so different in 6 months. Your life will not look the same. People genuinely probably wouldn't even know who you are. But if you decide to continue to stick with the habits that you have now and give the attention to the exact same things that you're giving attention to now without observing and rewiring this, where do you think you're going to be in 6 months? You're going to be in the exact same place. Or if a habit's very destructive, you're going to be in an even worse place. Because some can grow, right? So if we keep eating healthy and working out, we're going to be shredded by the end of those 6 months. But if you continue to eat fast food all the time, door dashing, unhealthy food, and sitting on your couch and not working out, well, you're going to be in an even worse place than you are now. You're not going to stay the same in that aspect. It's going to get even worse and harder to come back from. Spending 6 months committed to giving your attention to fear, to intrusive thoughts, to staying comfortable. It might feel good in the moment. It's this instant gratification. Instant gratification never brings true happiness. Even if happiness isn't the goal, it's just going to make your life worse. It's going to make your life so much harder, so much more difficult to even navigate through. I mean, it is so difficult to navigate through life. It truly is harder to stay committed to your fears because those grow, and it's so hard to navigate through life with a scarce mindset, with a mindset that there's not enough for everyone, a mindset of insecurity, of jealousy. I mean, that is miserable. So just spending the time to unravel that and heal it and focusing on more positive things. The law of attraction is real, whether you believe in it or not. That's how the universe works. It doesn't care if you believe in it. What you give your attention to is what you will multiply, what you will get more of. And so that's why people say whenever you focus on the lack of and the, oh, I don't have this yet, you're never going to get something because you're sending out signals saying, I don't have enough. I'm not even grateful for what I have. So why should I get more? Like money, for example. Money is an energy. If you want more, you're not going to get it by constantly wishing you had more, feeling desperate, feeling scarce about it, feeling like it's not possible for you to gain more, having a current unhealthy relationship with money. Why would more of something come to you if you just want to get rid of it, or you just want to hoard it, or you're so scarce about it, it scares you to have a lot, or it scares you to not have any? More is not going to want to come to you if you're scared of it. If you have a scarce energy around it. If you are not where you want to be, it's because your attention is not on the things that you want to level up to. It is not on the things that you need to be. The characteristics that you need to be, not the things that you need to do necessarily, but the person that you need to be. Because with that person that you need to be comes naturally with all the things that you need to do. But trying to do the things that you need to do in order to become the person that you need to be, it actually works the opposite way. And it's a lot harder because you're working from straight willpower. If you believe that you're an unhealthy person now, it's going to take a lot of willpower to be like, okay, well, I'm an unhealthy person. Usually I would eat fast food, but I'm going to prep broccoli and fish tonight, even though that doesn't even align with my identity. But a fit person, yeah, of course we're having broccoli and fish tonight. Of course we're going to cook some chicken and rice. Duh. Like, that's who I am. Or for someone who is struggling with money and abundance. It doesn't even make sense for them to have money because their identity is, oh, I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm struggling. Well, a struggling person doesn't get money. They just make ends meet, right? So you have to assume the identity of this. And the habits and the behaviors come from that identity. You cannot keep them up if it's not part of your identity. And this is where affirmations go wrong. There's nothing wrong with affirmations, but they don't work unless your identity is aligned. They don't. Because otherwise, like, you can't look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful. But you have the identity of thinking you're not beautiful. Your subconscious is going to be like, reject. No, I'm not. Not true. And you're going to find all of the reasons, all of the confirming information on why you're not beautiful. But when you have the identity of, I'm beautiful, I truly am beautiful, and that is your identity. That's not just something you're telling yourself. Everything around you will also confirm that. So giving your attention to the things that you actually want to become is the key, straight up. All right, if you enjoyed that video, definitely go check out my other ones, but I'm going to leave it here for today. Love y'all so much. Goodbye.